today's cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee, the depressed Oompa Loompa.
We are watching the beginning of a legend and or myth.
The myth, the legend, the icon.
We had briefly reported about this really sad sham Willy Wonka chocolate factory experience that was in Glasgow. Mm-hmm. That families had paid like 35 to 40 pounds a piece. And the children got one jelly bean and a half a cup of limeade at the end of the experience.
One jelly bean.
And it's like they had this one character that was not in Willy Wonka. And what was it? The Unknown?
The Unknown. I thought it was called the Ender. That's what I heard in the video.
Well, I think it was a little bit of his accent there that we didn't quite understand what he was saying. That had jumped out and scared the shit out of these kids.
Didn't even jump out. Crawled out from behind a mirror. Slowly.
And so within this, the police had to be called because the people were highly upset.
Yeah.
This was in a warehouse setting and they had basically nothing. It was just, they had a bouncy house. And the actors who had participated in this took to social media to apologize.
Mm-hmm. Someone has already made a VR experience of it.
Oh my God. So that's
you can experience it from the comfort of your own home.
That was one day. And then this thing blew up. And they were talking about as far as a petition that they wanted it reopened.
Because people want to see the tragedy for themselves.
Yeah. And it really was one of those, I found something mysterious in the back of the refrigerator. Here, you experience it along with me.
Uh-huh.
So they now have in The Sims, where you can have the Willy Wonka experience. The Glasgow Willy Wonka experience. Also, Animal Crossing. There's fan art. It has taken the internet by storm.
It really has. And all the fan art, the memes that people are quick on those memes.
And it's, let me tell you, the meme lords may save everybody. They may be the saviors of the world, for real. Even Mudahar on Some Ordinary Gamers was, had a video about it. We had already planned to do this one before we saw his. But when I was going and researching about it, mm-hmm. It is just everywhere, and we're talking big names here.
We are. We truly are.
So, God love them. I have a fear of becoming a meme. I think somehow it's in my destiny. But at least I don't want to be
becoming a meme.
I don't want to be a sad Oompa Loompa. Well, it depends on the meme.
It does. Now, if you want those tragic memes, that's different. I don't want to be a tragic meme. That's different.
I don't want to be a tragic meme. But anyhow, so the little guy who had played Willy Wonka, that apology may have been a little premature. Of course, what is sad is that these people will not get any payment or benefit from it. It just is.
Several actors have already spoke out about the experience there.
Oh, I'm sure.
They got tricked into doing it too.
Yeah. And then, like I said, you had the lady that was playing the Oompa Loompa.
There were two.
There were two of them.
Mm-hmm. Hold up. I just found it.
And that's just like it's on
I'm scrolling through X
Twitter
right now looking at
X.
the memes.
It's everywhere. So was it really a mistake?
They knew fair and well. The owners, the people who have set this up, they knew fair and well what they were doing. It's the people who had no idea that bought the tickets. They had no idea.
Right.
Even the employees had no idea what it was going to truly be like until they got there, and then they were like, well, this is it.
Well, that one little guy, he said that they gave him like 15 pages to memorize within minutes of playing the character. And it's like, there's not a whole lot that needed to be memorized. I mean, that was just random bullshit. Most people can do that on a dime. Maybe it's just me. Oh, I do. I can see that there were at one point 2 Oompa Loompas.
She's actually smiling. The side one's smiling.
Yeah, that looks like that they're working behind a meth lab. That has been the main thing that they're like, oh God, what if this really was a meth lab? Which it wasn't.
But the fact that they paid so much money and it was set up that way.
Everybody did get their money back.
Yeah.
They did. And so this is how legends begin. It was a tragic whatever that sparked the imagination of the world. And that they did have, you know, and I'll put a link to Daily Mail where you can go and see the sadness for yourself. You've got this vast warehouse. You've got 2 or 3 little things that the bouncy house. At least they did have a bouncy house for the kids, and it was indoors, so they didn't have to worry about it becoming airborne, because that has happened other places.
Yeah.
Which is, it's horrible, and it's tragic, and it's like, oh God, there they go. They are flying. Gravity still exists, regardless of what people say. And, you know, there may be like minor injuries, but I have not heard of any fatalities, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any. But this warehouse it was a damn warehouse. Now, I have worked for people before that were doing haunted houses. And when you have a vast amount of space, you don't have to use all of the vast amount of space with some of the plastic sheeting and different things like that. You can cut down the size of the space.
You can. They did not do that.
No, they didn't. This was not that hard to pull off more successfully.
You know, they didn't want to put that much effort into it. They gave each child a singular jelly bean.
I mean, what the
and
hell
then a
was
half
up
a
with
cup.
that?
Not even a full cup. Half a cup of limeade. Come on.
Oh.
And then added, like, shoehorned a fucking Death Eater into that from the Deathly Hallows, or it looked like... It was either that or the enemy from the second live-action Scooby-Doo movie. It looked like Silverface Dude. It
was just incredible. And I felt bad for the actors, you know, when I first heard it. But then when the Sims got hold of it, and Animal Crossing, and all these different things, and all the meme lords, and...
Well, those things aren't officially put into the game. That's custom content people have put into The Sims.
Yes, but it's now within the ethers. It is in the ether. It will live forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forever. And this lady, this is a sad Oompa Loompa. She's a little tall for an Oompa Loompa, I thought.
All of them are tall for...
Yeah. Yeah.
The dude who played the unknown spoke out.
What did he say?
He was
embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah, he was actually going to try to lay low for a hot minute until someone he knew in real life found out. And then he's like, you got to speak about this. And then he's like, I gotta.
Well, it wasn't his intention. I think it's just one of those that that's just like, I don't think they were expecting the scare element of that. No. Because some of these children were very small.
Yes.
And there's a reason.
I don't know how that is scary. Other than Silverface Dude.
We got a lot of people these days that are weak. Let's face it, that's what's really scary. We have got weak people.
See, child me would have been like, let me wear that mask.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Your brother scared the hell out of you with a pirate mask when you were small.
Yeah, but I was like infant. I was like infant,
no, you weren't.
Basically.
You were like 2 or 3.
Well, that's still.
You were able to.
That's fetus still.
I was sitting there going, and I was laughing just like I'm laughing now. Child's in there going, ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
And
he
so
also
what-
hit me in the head with a basketball.
Well, I just
Poked out
brother.
from behind the couch and then
It's
just threw it.
brother. I can understand that. I really can. What was funny was he was rebuked soundly, not by me, about the mask because I wouldn't have rebuked him over it.
Because it was
And
funny.
then he got, you were calm down just for a few minutes, and here he comes through with it on again. And I'm like, that is my child. That's my child.
See, that's hilarious.
Yes, because those are the things that siblings do and need to do. They really do. Without parents, as long as they're not like producing massive bodily harm, leave the kids alone.
Yeah.
Let them work it out. That's how you develop conflict resolution skills. That's how you get over. I mean, the fact that it's like,
I spooked him a couple
it's
times.
not actually pirate. It's kid with pirate mask on.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, you've spooked him several times, so it's not, you know. But that was
Well
brilliant.
played. Fair play.
Yeah, it is. But as far as, I think what it was, these parents and the kids didn't expect that horror element.
Well, when
And-
you're in that place, it's kind of like you really don't expect anything spooky in that sort of setting because it's already like
Willy Wonka. Yeah.
meth lab.
And then when you walk in and sitting there going, I would have been pissed. If I had paid $35 to $40 to walk through that, I'd have been highly upset.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I think it was per person. So that would have been, if you've got parent and child, then that going up into the 80 to 80 pound range, that's some monies.
Yeah, that's big monies.
And I would have been beating whoever was giving out that jelly bean. It's like, oh, hell no, you owe me much more than one jelly bean. It's like, pay up. But these actors, they were just, as far as the job, and it's like the potato song.
Got a job, gotta do. What it is, what it do. Same shit, nothing new.
Yeah.
What it is, what it do.
We need to put a link to
Tierra
that.
Whack. If you have not listened to Tierra Whack, listen to Tierra Whack.
That
She's
song.
actually really good.
That video is awesome. I'm not a rap fan, but I really like that one because the potatoes, they're like little puppets.
Yeah.
And it's creepy. And it's wonderful and creepy.
But
And
also that little potato, that specific little potato puppet, it's not creepy, it's adorable.
It was adorable. But
Pitiful.
I
You
like
felt sad for an inanimate thing.
But it's one of those, that one line where she was talking about whatever, that they were picking on her about her weight or whatever because she was working and while somebody else was on crack. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I thought, you know what? I hadn't thought about that before. She's probably right.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It was hilarious. But it's just, that was the week. And then we're now into the third month of 2024.
It's only been 2 months at this point.
Well, we're opening in the third one.
Well, that's what I'm, yeah, that's what you were saying. And it's like, we got, all in all, 12 months to go through.
Well, we got, you know.
We've already went through 2. We're going heading on into the third one. Now we got what?
10, basically.
Yeah.
They're on the verge of 10, going towards 9. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your coffee mugs. Hold on to your asses.
We thought 2020 was bad. We thought 2020 was bad. This year is a shit show already.
Yeah. And like I said, all of this as far as... And somebody had said that the eclipse, which is coming in on April the 8th, that energy is already with us. It's just not... It's the energy of something like an eclipse. It's not just a one-day thing. There is the build-up, because this is a huge event.
There's a flight company or whatever, plane company, that is literally doing like rides up in the sky to see the eclipse.
Oh, hell no.
And it's
No.
why would you want to look at
I
it?
don't know, because there's...
This is not an eclipse you want to look at.
No, ancient legends that other cultures have got enough sense of when there's a solar eclipse like this, they go in the house.
And they stay in the house.
Yeah, till it passes.
That's what we gonna do.
Absolutely. There was that one. When was it? Was it 2015, 16, somewhere through there? I can't remember. That came over our area.
Mm-hmm.
And that we actually had chairs and we were sitting out there. And then all of us, it started. And all of us looked at each other and it's like, yeah, no. And we went in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, cause there was this eeriness that's like, this is not something to sit out and sightsee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's,
but just think, if you did not end up as a meth lab Oompa Loompa during the week, memed across the inner zones, then you can, applaud and celebrate yourself.
I don't know. Some would argue, like, if you've not been a memed Oompa Loompa at this point, are you living? Have you lived?
God. But it just, like I said, the little guy who they had got to play Willy Wonka, and he
was pitiful.
He was pitiful. I just wanted to hug that kid. He's like, I am so sorry. And no, you just had a job that you had to do. What it is, what it do.
Same shit, nothing new.
Final thoughts, kid.
Oh, I need to find that video of that unknown actor and show it to you.
Yeah,
I really do.
I
saw it on TikTok earlier, but it's been so many hours ago, I really don't remember what he said.
Can you not search for things on TikTok the way you can other platforms?
No, you have to go to find shit. You have to go into your settings, hold up, let me do it right now and explain it as I'm doing it.
Because I don't do any of the social media thing.
I have to click on my profile.
I'm a laptop person.
I have to click on my profile, go to the top, click on these three bars, click settings and privacy, go down, go into activity center, and then click watch history.
That is entirely too much effort.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And there is no guarantee that it will still be in my history either, because TikTok does this thing where they remove shit. For no reason. I don't know. It's to apparently save up space on your phone or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't. It only does it with specific videos, and I don't get that.
Well,
even liked videos,
constant dopamine hit or whatever it is. That's what they're wanting.
Well, videos that I have even liked and put in my favorites, they have removed those from my favorites and likes.
That shows you that the user has no control.
No, that means I need to save the video. I need to download those videos.
I mean, that Wayback Machine or something like that.
Yeah.
Just screenshot or whatever the hell that you can do. So that's your final thoughts on that?
Mm-hmm. Got a job, gotta do. What it is, what it do. Same shit, nothing new. Got a job, gotta do.
Oh, anyhow, if you've had experiences with the paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you got to go see the Willy Wonka at the Glasgow event,
I watched one video.
Put that in the comment section. You can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and I'll put several of the links so that you can go and peruse this. You too may want this for your Sims game.
I'm going to put it in The Sims.
I figured you would.
Except I'm going to try to put it in The Sims 2, not The Sims 4.
Okay.
So, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, most of all, subscribe, and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. If y'all got interesting shit like this that you want to recommend to us, recommend it.
Oh, yeah. You're always, as far as story suggestions and stuff like that, please do.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the news cycles, some of the sources, y'all probably read stuff that I don't.
Well, sometimes they're also quicker than we are, because sometimes we get shit that's days late. Sometimes.
We've been actually breaking news as opposed to some of the other people. Sometimes.
You have. The shit that I'm getting on TikTok, I'm getting it days later.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty well
or even weeks or months later.
Stay up with a lot of the news cycles. It's just that we're so microscopic, nobody knows.
Yeah. I can't find that video of the ender now.
It's quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Quality over quantity.
Absolutely. We love and respect and appreciate each and every pirate that we have on our little, ghost ship.
Yeah.
Radio. podcast, Podlingcast.
Podlingcast.
It is. I've been putting on Odyssey. It's the Podlingcast.
We could rename it to the Podlingcast.
No, I'm not going to rename the whole thing to the Podlingcast. We just need to add that in. We're still a work in progress.
Yeah.
It's only been, 7 years? Something like that.
Sometimes people don't see the fruits of their labor for years. We're on the come up. We're on the come up. It just takes one video. Video.
It does. That's it. We're just waiting. We're waiting for our ship to come in. Mm-hmm. Know that you are very loved, and Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.